Have you ever seen a property in Los Angeles with three completely separate residences, each with its own private yard, laundry, and parking, all part of one brand new construction estate? Well, this incredible property in Van Nuys features a fully rebuilt main home, a two-story ADU, and a junior ADU, all thoughtfully designed for modern living, comfort, and investment flexibility. Whether you're an owner-user, an investor, or looking for a multi-generational setup, this is a rare opportunity you don't want to miss. And with owner-owned solar, high ceilings, designer finishes, and ample parking, this one is truly one of the most impressive new construction estates in the San Fernando Valley if you're looking for something non-owner occupied. Let's start this home tour. Scott Himmelstein with the Scott Himmelstein Group. All right, so can't wait to show you this property today. So today we're in Van Nuys, California. Van Nuys located off the 405 freeway. And I would say from LAX with no traffic, you could probably make it there in about 35 minutes. But we're basically located in the valley floor here in the San Fernando Valley. So the property that we're going to be looking at today has 3 units on it. There's the main house, and then there's going to be a junior ADU as well as a 2-story ADU. We're going to go into all the details of those. And stay tuned towards the end of this video. I'm going to break it down what it costs to build an ADU in today's marketplace here in Los Angeles. So let's start the home tour and let's turn around and start with the exterior. So you are going to have 3 units on this property. So here's the driveway for the main house. Each is going to have their own parking area. Although here you're going to be sharing a parking space between the junior ADU and the actual 2-story ADU. So just to kind of go into some details here, the main house is going to be 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, approximately 1,385 square feet of living space. The 2-story ADU, that one's 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,200 square feet. And then you have the junior ADU, which is over there straight ahead. And that one's 1 bedroom, 1 bath, approximately 702 square feet. So the ADU, the 2-story one, and the junior ADU, that is all new construction. The main house was actually built in 1944, but they took it all the way down to the studs. So it essentially looks and feels like brand new construction. And that's what we're going to start off with right now. That's going to be the main house. So let's make our way over and go inside. So we're in the main house, brand new windows, and take a look how much recessed lighting that you have here on top. So you can never have enough lighting. Now, obviously, everything's going to have a modern look because everything has been completely remodeled here. You have the modern cabinetry. You have the quartz countertop with the brown veins going through it. You have your freestanding range. You have your stainless steel sink. And then you have room here to put in a dishwasher if you so desire. That's where that would go. Now, interesting enough that only this front unit here has gas. Both the ADUs are all electric, and we'll show you everything on that a little later in this video. You're going to see here, you have your luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout the entire unit here. And again, your breakfast counter. So definitely a wide open space. You probably have, your dining area where I'm standing right now. You have your living room area right here. You can put your big screen TV. But here, let me turn around for you so that way you can see. This is where I'd probably have my dining room over there. So pretty good size. Obviously, it's single story and 1,385 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. So again, this being the main house right over here. And then this room actually has its own attached bathroom. So you have the vanity right there. And then you have your remodeled shower with the designer tile. So basically, essentially, you're going to see the same tile that you do here on the floor as you do in your shower enclosure. Now we're going to make our way over to the other bedrooms over here, right? So you got your other bathroom before we hit those 2 bedrooms in the same design as you saw in the primary, the same type of flooring as well. And then you come out over here, you're going to have your washer and dryer, your stackable unit, which you'll be able to place there. And then coming out over here, this is your middle bedroom. And you can see already, we'll go outside when the time comes. Each of these units actually have its own private outdoor yard. So your own private yard, offering that privacy and comfort for whoever is going to live here. And this would be your door out to that area. Now, this is your third and final bedroom in this main house. So let me know what you think of this. And then this is where your closet would be. You'd have to put your own built-ins in, but I promised I'd show you. So let's go outside and take a gander at what this looks like. So this is your own private area right here. And then you come on over and you can see over there to your right is going to be the junior ADU. And then right over here is your actual 2-story ADU itself. But you have artificial grass here in the back. So, you don't have to worry about mud or anything else like that here in your backyard. So that's your front unit. Again, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,385 square feet of living space. And again, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. All right, let's go make our way over to the junior ADU. Okay, so we've left the main house and now we're walking straight towards the junior ADU. So this junior ADU is going to be 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and it's approximately 702 square feet. This is a single story, but again, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and take a look. So once again, you have the luxury vinyl plank flooring inside, tons of recessed lighting in this unit. You have smaller electric range right here, space for your refrigerator, the same cabinetry as you did in the main house, as well as the quartz countertop also. Still have a stainless sink basin. You have your brand new windows in here. Then this is going to be your coat closet right there. Over to your left, this is going to be the bathroom serving this unit here, this junior ADU. And again, literally the same exact tile that they used in the front house, they're using here again. You have quartz countertop on your vanity in this bathroom. Again, 1 bedroom in this unit. So this is what your bedroom is going to look like. And then you do have that split system above, right? So here's the remote for it. So this way, in case you only want to cool or heat that 1 bedroom like that you're in, maybe you don't want to cool down the whole unit, you don't have to, because you'll be able to utilize that actual split system. So something that's always great right here. All right, so that's 2 of your units so far, right? So we've already showed you the main house, right? As well as the junior ADU. Scott Himmelstein with the Scott Himmelstein Group. All right, so I hope you're enjoying this home tour as always. I've been doing this for over 21 years now. I'm fortunate enough to have over 250 5-star reviews on Zillow and Google. So I'd love to be able to be part of the process for you if you're looking to buy a home, whether it be for yourself, right, your primary residence, or you're looking for an investment property, maybe a multi-residential or a house that has an ADU, or you're looking to build an ADU. This might be the video just for you. So stay tuned towards the end of this video. I'm going to walk you through more kind of the cost breakdown of what it costs to build an ADU and a junior ADU here in LA County. So again, though, if you need help buying and you just have questions, definitely reach out. I'd say the reason being right now is because a lot of the times the buyers come to us, maybe they've been working with another agent and they come to us and no one's really actually sat them down. This is kind of the question I always ask at open houses is, has anybody sat you down and talked to you what it takes not only to get your offer accepted in today's crazy market, but also to really kind of know what to expect. What's the process like? What's going on in today's marketplace, right? It's obviously different than when we were during the pandemic. So these are all things that we like to kind of walk our clients through. So that way, when they're out there in the real world looking at houses, and they actually find a house that they're interested in writing an offer on, this way you're going to be a lot more prepared with a lot more information at your disposal. So that's something that's really important to us, to make sure all of our clients are being able to make sure that they get the information they need, so that way they can make the best decision for themselves and their family. All right, let's get back to the home tour and show you the two-story, the two-bedroom ADU. Let's make our way over to the two-story ADU. Now, before we do that, this is the yard, the private area for the main house, right? So showing you from the other side of the vinyl fencing. And then I opened it up ahead of time, right? Because you know me, if I can have the gate stuck, it will be. But wanted to show you what the private yard looks like for the one bedroom, the junior ADU. And this is how you access it. It's in behind the unit. You have your water heater closet right there. So that's what that one looks like. And then this will be the yard right over here for your two-story unit. This is how you would access this rear yard right over here. All right, now let's go into this two-story ADU. And again, this one's going to be 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and approximately 1,200 square feet of living space. So this one, brand new construction, built from the ground up. Again, you're going to have the luxury vinyl plank flooring here. I like how they have an island, right? So being able to maximize space. So maybe if you don't want to put a table, like if it was me, you might want to put a small table. Like this would be your dining area over here as I turn around. But, you know, you don't have to utilize a big table because you can easily put 4 chairs here, 4 stools, and then you have the same quartz countertop as you did in the other 2 units. The stainless steel sink, electric range. This one's bigger than the other one. The same cabinetry, space for your refrigerator and dishwasher. And you have storage underneath here, right? So this is kind of your coat closet, or you can just store things in this unit. You have your half bathroom downstairs right here. So again, this 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. And then we'll show you the other bathrooms upstairs. And then you have this room over here. This would be your living room area where you'd be able to hang your TV. Obviously, brand new windows over here. And look at this. This is something else too. You actually have an owner-owned solar system here on this property. So a great way for the tenants, if that's what you're going to have, if you're not having family here, to be able to have that on this property. Again, this is what your split condenser unit's going to look like. And then this is the backyard that we showed you from the other side. Again, your water heater closet. And this is the backyard for this 2-story ADU. Let's go upstairs and take a look at both bedrooms as well as the bathrooms. And one thing I wanted to point out is that all this work was completed with full city permits and approvals, right? That's obviously very important and a valid question that you should always be asking. For the electricity, there's actually 3 separate electric meters, 1 for each unit. The gas, only the front unit has gas, and both the ADUs are all electric like we told you. And for the water, there's 1 shared water meter for all the units, but the sub-metering can be added if that's something that you want. So you have a small walk-in closet in this bedroom, and then this bathroom, pretty much the same as the others, right? The same tile, the same flooring with the tile. And then this one has a countertop, the vanity, going to have some gray in it as well. So they are in the process of actually finished completing it. So you may notice that not all the handles are there. So in case you're wondering if that's the reason why, there will be closet doors also on this unit as well. All right, same thing again, same type of vanity as you saw in the previous bathroom, the same tile. You have your black shower head. And to show you how new it is, it still says, remove this film right here for the actual mirror. So that's how you know that this is absolutely brand new. And as we have seen throughout all the units, plenty of recessed lighting. All right, so let me know which one's your favorite. The main house, the 2-story ADU, or the 1-story junior ADU. It's Scott Himmelstein again, your trusted Los Angeles real estate agent. So like I said before, today we're breaking down something a ton of homeowners ask me. What's the difference between a junior ADU and a full ADU? And how much does it actually cost to build here in LA County? So let's start with the basics when it comes to ADU. So a junior ADU or a JDU is actually a smaller self-contained living space, usually created within your existing home. So normally they're capped at 500 square feet. So the junior ADU, most of the time, has to be attached to the main home, and it needs its own exterior entrance, an efficiency kitchen, and it shares utilities with the main house because basically you're reworking the existing space. So this is usually the fastest and most affordable way to add livable or rentable footage to your home. Now, a full ADU is completely separate unit, and it can be detached, attached garage, conversion, or a brand new structure. Unlike a junior ADU, a standard ADU gets its own kitchen, bathroom, electrical panel, and full utilities, which is what, even though I've been calling it the junior ADU, it really is its own separate ADU. And the two-story one can be up to 1,200 square feet, depending on your lot and zoning. So this is essentially adding basically a small home to your property. Now let's talk about cost, because that's what everybody really wants to know. A junior ADU runs, I would say, probably, $80,000 to about $120,000, depending on plumbing, layout changes, structural work, and the finishes you choose. Since you're not adding new square footage, the costs stay much more contained. Now, a full ADU is totally different. That's a different investment, because garage conversions usually land, I would say, between $90,000 to $130,000. But if you're talking about ground up, a 1,200 square foot detached ADU, two-story, you're looking probably between $300,000 to $500,000 across most of LA County. The upside, both boost your home's value, both create rental income potential, and both open the door for multi-generational living. So the junior ADU is kind of your lean, budget-friendly option. The ADU gives you a lot more maximum size, privacy, and flexibility. And if you're thinking about building one or want real numbers for your specific property, reach out to me. I've got some great builders, architects, and contractors, and even lenders, and I can walk you through the smartest path. I'm Scott Himmelstein with the Scott Himmelstein Group. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next home tour.